footprints of the wet cement, the chief foreman was not amused and said, "These footprints are going to be here forever if I don't do something about them immediately." Sid Grauman thought, "Ever was a great idea." So he came up with the marketing idea, which still draws people to the Chinese theater to this day.
Next to the Chinese theater, you'll see the Kodak Theater, which is the crown jewel of Hollywood and Highland, a magnificent retail dining and
Of the year, the theater is the home to Iris, a spectacular Hollywood-themed show from Cirque du Soleil, which can only be seen here in Hollywood.
On the other side of Hollywood Boulevard is the studio of Jimmy Kimmel, whose live show airs every weeknight at 5 minutes past midnight with celebrity guests, comedy bits, and musical guest artists. If you would like to be part of the audience, just ask. Tickets are handed out free here on Hollywood Boulevard, or can be requested by calling or emailing.
Ahead to our left is the distinctive Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel, built in 1927. This is where the very first Academy Awards ceremony took place in 1929. The ceremony only lasted 15 minutes. The winner had already been announced 3 months in advance. Marilyn Monroe did her first photo shoot here in Hollywood by the hotel swimming pool. The hotel has also been used as a location for many TV shows, including Nip Tuck and The West Wing.
The Roosevelt Hotel is located on the Walk of Fame. The famous stars on either side of the street depict the name of the celebrity as well as a small round emblem which illustrates the celebrity's category. A movie camera for movie stars and directors, a television set. The Walk of Fame used to start at Sycamore, but in 1994 it was expanded a block west to La Brea Avenue. New stars have been added along the sidewalk here, as have distinctive new street lights resembling studio lights. Ahead and to our left, we can see Hollywood and La Brea, and a gleaming silver gazebo called the Gateway to Hollywood, topped with a spire which reads Hollywood, on the top of which you can just see a small statue of Marilyn Monroe in her famous pose from the 7-Year Itch. All of this is held aloft by silver, life-size statues of screen goddesses, representing 4 different races of people who have made it in Hollywood. The ladies are Anna May Wong, Dolores Del Rio, Mae West, and Dorothy Dandridge.
Charlie Chaplin filmed many famous movies here, including The Gold Rush, City Lights, and The Great Dictator. In 1966, the studio was bought by A&M Records, who recorded We Are the World here in 1985 with Michael Jackson, Ray Charles, Bob Dylan, and Stevie Wonder. The studio was later bought by the Jim Henson Company, owner of the Muppets, and you may spot ahead the whimsical statue of
right, we can see the red awning of Guitar Center and our next stop. Guitar Center is a large music store and is a great place to buy a guitar, but what makes this particular store special is what lies just outside its front door, the Hollywood Rock Walk. Hollywood has long paid tribute to its film and TV heritage, but its rock and roll pioneers largely tended to go unrecognized. So the Rock Walk was created in 1985. Unlike the Chinese theater, only the rock stars' handprints are set in concrete, and bronze plaques line the walls. The list of rock stars honored is impressive and includes Chuck Berry, Little Richard, Jerry Lee Lewis, James Brown, Stevie Wonder, Aerosmith, Smokey Robinson, the Moody Blues, Jimmy
on our left, is home to LA models and LA talent agencies. It is agencies such as these where many young and beautiful people get their start in Hollywood. A lucky few could even end up as film stars, made to look even better by the editors and cinematographers who are represented on our right by the Motion Pictures Editors Guild, just beyond that, the International Cinematographers Guild. Designed to represent schools of film. Inside, there are 3 state-of-the-art movie theaters for directors to preview their films. The DGA represents over 20,000 directors of film, television, and radio. Right-hand side, we can see the Laugh Factory, a stand-up comedy club which opened in 1979. It's hosted stars such as Richard Pryor, Robin Williams, Jerry Seinfeld, and is still showcasing both established and new talent every day. We are now officially entering the world-famous Sunset Strip, famous for its glittering nightlife, packed with nightclubs, hotels, and restaurants. In fact, straight ahead of us, to the right, partly hidden behind the billboards and trees, stands the noble Chateau Marmont Hotel, discreetly catering to the stars. Built in 1929, the Chateau Marmont has been home to stars including Errol Flynn, Bob Dylan, Clark Gable, John Lennon, and Marilyn Monroe. In front of the hotel, behind the butlers where John Belushi died in 1982. Today, regulars include Robert De Niro, Sean Penn, Keanu Reeves, Winona Ryder, and Matt Dillon. The Red Hot Chili Peppers, who wrote and recorded most of the songs for the 2002 album By the Way while living at the hotel. So, we are now approaching our next stop outside Bar Marmont, for those of you wishing to take a look at Chateau Marmont or walk along the Sunset Strip. If you're leaving us here, take care, and we look forward to seeing you later.
Welcome aboard. Please take a seat and remain seated throughout the journey. We care about your safety. Looking to your left, we can see the Body Shop, which neither repairs cars nor sells rose petal soap. Demi Moore spent a lot of time here researching for a role in the film Striptease. Also to our left is the Standard Hotel, used in the films Ocean's 11 and 12. You'll notice the sign is upside down, so that you know there's nothing standard about it.